procrastination. Let's talk about it.
Glorious. Love me, Jay. Love me, Jay. Love me, Jay. Nobody. You know that project that needs to get done and you still haven't done it because, well, you just wasted a lot of time. Yeah, I've done that too. You know what's that called? Procrastination. I'm a chronic procrastinator. Don't tell anyone though. Now, what are we gonna do to fix this?
Why am I whispering? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Glorious. If you're new, welcome. If you're joining me again, welcome back. In this channel, I do music and media, and by media, I mean a variety of different content. And in today's video, we are talking about procrastination. Procrastinating. I know we have all done this. Every single one of us procrastinate.
You didn't hear already. I am a chronic procrastinator.
Let's face it, we've all been there. We've all been at that moments where it's like you have an important work or task to do, and then it's like you don't want to do it, and then you kind of be like, oh, I'll do it later, and then you start getting distracted, then you start doing something else, which is really not that much important, and then the time starts going and going and going, and then before you know it, it's like... And now you're freaking out and rushing and doing everything last minute, and you just don't know what to do, and then you don't do your best work because it's rushed. Procrastination. Let's talk about it. So let me tell you something. I remember when I was back in junior high and high school, I was a chronic procrastinator. Like, I was that student that would do everything last minute. I would wait to the very end, to the very last minute, and then I'd be like rushing to get my assignments done and rushing to get everything into my teachers on time. And it is just so overwhelming and so stressful. And this was a really bad habit of mine. Like, I was just such a lazy student. Like, I just absolutely hated homework and assignments, and I would just be rushing it at end. Surprisingly, I never really failed any of my classes. Like, I'd always pass, not encouraging it, but it was just a bad habit. Procrastination ain't nothing that really can get fixed or worked on over time. I do think it's good to start working on it earlier, as I do feel like it affects you as you start to become an adult. And over time, if it's not worked on and it gets severe and chronic, it can be very harmful and damaging to your inner body. So it is important to tap in it as early as you can, because it can affect you and actually can literally kill you as you become an adult and later on in life. So it is really something that you do need to work through and work on, especially if you are a chronic procrastinator like me, because like I said, I've always been a procrastinator since like junior high school. So I've only just recently started working through procrastinating and just time managing, using my time wisely, and make sure I prioritize those things that actually are important and needs to get done. So here are some things that I do currently to help me manage my time wisely and change my pattern of procrastination. My very main important one, is the one that I use often, is I change my mindset. So when I start getting into the habit of like, okay, I'm gonna stop procrastinating, I change my mindset, start thinking of something completely different to distract my mind from the task itself or from the work itself, so I don't feel the need to procrastinate. When you start changing your mindset, it will actually really help you beat procrastination. When you are able to master the ability to change your mindset, positive mindset can definitely beat procrastination. A positive mindset can definitely beat anything. So if you start practicing and teaching yourself to change your mindset during this state, it will definitely help. Example, this is a very common one. Start your day with the least desirable task. So that way you don't have to worry about it later or stress yourself about it later, and then you're not rushing later on to get it done. Acknowledge that you're stressed out. Don't try to be like, oh, I got this, you know, it's all good, Acknowledge that you're stressed out, acknowledge your stress, and then change your mindset. Disturb that thought. Try to think of something new. Try to think of something different. Block that thought. So acknowledge your stress, disturb that stress, and change your mindset. And I'm telling you, you are on your way to minimizing procrastination and managing your time wisely. Remember, I really do believe that having the ability to change your mindset is super powerful. So if you practice this on a daily, you will definitely see progress. And I'm telling you, you will get a lot more done, and you will feel a lot more great about yourself and a lot more happy that you've accomplished more. Another thing that's helping me work through my procrastination is reading some good books. There's tons of good books out there on motivation, willingness, resilience. There are tons and tons of books out there. So go and try to find a good book. One of my favorites is The Now Habit by Neil Fiore. It is a really, really good book teaching you how to overcome procrastination. So I really picked that up. It's a really good book, but there are so many other good books out there that you can find on procrastination, on motivation, willingness, resilience, all of that. Get some information, get some insight, and it will also really, really help you with time management, less procrastination, and more action. Another thing is be selective and committed. What I like to do is when I select a time frame or amount of time that I want to use for a certain task or project or work, I will be committed and stay committed to that time. It is not the full frame of time. So if I decide to just choose, okay, I'm going to do 15 minutes of this right now, I stay committed to that. It is really, really, really important to stay committed because it will help you stay organized and it will help you stay on track. So at least you're not wasting time and still managing to get some work done. Even though it may not be the full task, you are still managing to get some of the work done. But stay committed to the time that you decide to put into that work. Eventually, if you keep doing this consistently, being committed to the time that you choose over time with consistency, you would see that it would become a habit. And now you will start replacing this bad habit of procrastination with this good habit of time management and being committed to the time that you choose to put into the task. Another thing I really like to do is get out, go somewhere new. I know right now you can't really travel anywhere, but if you can, that's a really great thing to do. A change of environment is really, really great to help change your focus. Seeing different things, seeing different people, getting inspired by different things is also a really good way to help with procrastination. If you go someplace you've never seen, this can really help with focus and really help with inspiration. People can really get inspired by the smallest of things. So imagine going someplace you've never been before. It's really exciting. Traveling is fun. So see if you can get out, travel, and sight different environments. If I know that I have an assignment or I have a task that I need to do and it's due by this deadline, what I will do is I will give myself additional deadlines. So even though those deadlines are non-existent and actually false, when I look at it, it actually makes me feel less stressed and less trapped. So I'm not like, oh my God, the time is coming here. The deadline is actually here, but subconsciously I'm actually thinking that the deadline is way further down. And so I'm not so overwhelmed or trapped on the original deadline, and it gives me time to get everything organized, to have everything done and prepared by the original deadline. Gives the feel that the work is longer than expected, and then I can organize my work and stay on track. The last thing I like to do that's helping me change my pattern of procrastination is reward yourself. But I don't mean reward yourself like go out and buy yourself the latest Chanel bag, or go and buy yourself the latest PlayStation 5, or go spend all your money on a shopping spree. Don't reward yourself like that. Reward yourself with the thing that's actually stopping you from doing the thing that you need to get done. So, for example, if you're a procrastinator and you like to waste your time, let's say playing video games, give yourself a task. Let's say I have this task to do. I'm going to do 1 hour of this task, and when I finish this 1 hour of this task, going back to staying committed to the amount of time that you decide to choose to put on that work, when you have completed that time, you reward yourself with the video games. So you still get to play your video games, but you also got work done at the same time. So it's killing two birds with one stone. It's a win-win situation. So reward yourself with the things that is stopping you from getting the thing that you need to get done. You feel good at the end of the day. You still get to binge on Netflix. You still get to do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, you are still productive. You manage your time well, and you were still able to get some work done. Because at the end of the day, it's all about getting the work done. and managing your time wisely so that you're not wasting your time doing unnecessary things and then rushing at the very end, which you don't gain anything from anyways. You're gonna be stressed, you're gonna be overwhelmed, your work is not gonna be the best of your ability, and it just don't make no sense, right? But remember, procrastination is not an illness, it's not a disease, it's nothing like that. It's just a bad habit, and any bad habit can be fixed with routine, practice, and discipline. That's all you need. Those are just a few things that I like to do that's helping me work through and fix my procrastination. Maybe not fix, because there's always going to be those times where you might need to procrastinate just a tiny bit, but you don't want to overdo it, because I said if it's not worked on or fixed on, it can be detrimental and life-threatening to you later on in life. So less procrastination and more action. I hope those tips are a little bit helpful. These are just some of the things that I do and that have been helpful for me. So I hope that they can be helpful for you as well. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you care, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell button so you're notified whenever I do upload a video. I love you guys so much. Stay home club, stay safe, stay blessed, stay glorious, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.